Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm sure you guys are wondering, what in the world are those people doing? Well, we've had a few little setbacks in the last couple weeks. So you probably saw the video with the nice tile going on the wall in the bathroom. Well, as I mentioned in that video, we went through several saw blades that day. And our saw takes a special saw blade. So we have had to order saw blades and they were a week out. So we decided to change gears and go to the outside. So we got some metal and started on the roof, as you saw, except for that metal had green on it. And I don't really want green mixed in with my black on the sides that you can see. I was okay with the roof, but the sides I decided that I really wanted it to be all black. So we had to reorder the metal as well. Hence, we got metal today. But he has spent the last couple of days getting the lap. It's actually board and batten siding that we picked up in Texas from the folks down there with the mill, Phillips Forest Products, and I think it looks great. However, the design of this was an issue for me, and I had some really great help figuring out what kind of design we needed to try to come up with on our little house here. So last week, 2 weeks ago, sorry, my aunts were actually here and we had kind of a brainstorm design session. So I want to make sure and thank them for their help on this. So far, I think our design has come out really well. We're anxious to get the wood on. Even on the top, there's a little bit more wood that goes on it. And of course, he just showed up with the metal. So the ends get the metal. It also gets some metal flashing along the top, as well as some around the doors. And then it gets a nice little trim piece of metal to tie everything together. So that is what this side of it looks like. Now I'm gonna go to the other side and see if I can get a good picture for you guys. This side's against the building, so it's a little tougher. So this board and batten's about 8 inches. Then it's got about an inch reveal. And it will get some kind of stain on it. I just haven't come to the conclusion about what kind of stain I want yet. Or what color, maybe I should say. I'll use some Rubio is what I'll use, but I'm not sure the color. But we think it turned out really good, and I will keep you updated as we start to get the metal on. With a few more pictures and maybe another video. So I hope you guys have a good day. Gonna give you guys a quick update. Look what we have. All of the wood is on. You can see my little green line at the top. That all gets a cap, a metal cap that goes on the top. Yeah, you can probably hear that loud crash in the background. They're cutting metal over here. And they're fixing to put up this piece. And I'm just gonna let you guys watch. So our sweet friends are here helping us. Tyler He's helping Sean. And this is Amy. And of course, Patches. Nope, guess we're gonna have a little longer. Stay tuned.
About you or about John?
Oh, that looks so nice, you guys. And the wood goes on. The metal goes on. Okay. Stay tuned, I'll give you a video of the end. Last update for the day. Look what we have. Yes, they got all the metal on this end. Can't do the soffits until we get the trim up around the top, so that'll be a couple days. Maybe tomorrow, we'll see. We think it looks great though. Everything matches up really well. All of the metal came from, sorry, Flatiron, Steel, and Greeley. And Lee over there was extremely helpful. We appreciate his time. He came out and gave us suggestions and helped us figure out exactly what was needed. He then was helpful in making exactly the trim pieces that we need. So this is all what still has to go on. But there will be a nice big trim piece that goes across the top in the front. It follows basically that soffit up there. So we think it looks really good. Got some screws yet we gotta put in, but for the most part it looks really good. And we got this one piece around the corner, so you can see what it's gonna look like next to the wood. I love it! And like I said, we got the wood all done today as well. Kind of notice a little color variation there at the top. Yep, we ran out of wood. But we were able to make the board and batten with some 1x10 pine, so it'll age out. It was brand new. I'm pretty sure it hadn't seen sun, so we let it sit out here in the sun for a few days. Hopefully it'll yellow up like the rest of it. But we think it's taking shape. I'm not sure anybody's had a picture or video of the other side completed, but I'll give you a quick peek. This end will get worked on tomorrow. Yeah, looks good. This side is so hard to video because it is so close to the building, so the ends get those pieces again in black. So anything that's left green gets a piece of black on it. So yeah, I think it looks great. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. We appreciate it. We've had phone calls this week from folks that we didn't know. And they've been watching this build, and it was kind of cool to get to connect with them and answer questions and just You know, we have been working on this for months, of course, as you all know, but it's been a lot of fun to connect here at the end. So the tiny house will be moving next week to its final location, which I hinted at the other day at the end of the video. So stay tuned. This beautiful little house is fixing to have its permanent home, at least for a while. I'll give you another video as the weekend progresses. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Hello everyone, welcome back. Look what we have. We have the outside of this beautiful tiny house done. So before I give you the grand tour, I want to give a couple of special thanks. So as you heard earlier in the video, I was struggling with the design of this. And I had some aunts that were out for a visit, and they were so gracious as to sit down and give me their honest opinion, and we came up with this design. And I think it turned out fabulous. I'm so happy with it. My husband's put a lot of work into this, and it looks wonderful. So how about a tour? So the wood came from Phillips Forest Hardwoods in Texas. Panoramic doors also came from Texas. These French doors were from Menards. Patch's doggy door was actually from Amazon. All of the windows, the upper windows, those are Milgard. And all of this beautiful black metal, which I'm in love with, that all came from Flatiron Steel in Greeley. And Lee came out and helped us design the right kinds of trim and get it all figured out as to how to cover the soffits that we had decided to use. And I wanted to use the black trim as accents with the wood. He was phenomenal. And I even ordered the wrong amount of trim, and he was so gracious as to make us another 5 feet today because I was short. So he has just been an absolute blessing in this process. So Lee, thank you, thank you, thank you. The back looks great. Remember, this is the bathroom. And I'm the tub person in the family. So that's gonna be my little window that I get to peek out. As you can see, the trim looks great. Oh, I will tell you over here, looks kind of maybe a little bit unfinished along the top edge there. It actually gets a gutter, but we won't put that gutter on until we get it moved. And yes, guess what? This beauty is getting moved this week. We're excited to get this moved to its new spot, but we're also very, very thankful for Breckies for allowing us to build it here. They've been so gracious in this process, and we owe them a ton of thanks. So if anybody needs any storage, that container has been completely full to completely empty. So we are really thankful for them. If you guys need any kind of storage solutions, please give Breckie Storage a call. They will get you taken care of. So this is the front. The next video you guys see, I promise, I'm gonna have this really cool picture of the front that you can see the whole thing. But I think it turned out really well as well. You can see he's got his little crawler out. He's trying to get everything underneath ready to be moved. Got us a little platform made. Our beautiful doors. The man of the hour.
Many hours.
Many hours. This is so true. Very, very, very true. So all of this metal, we have come to the conclusion that you don't just decide one afternoon you're going to put up some metal. You kind of got to like think about it a little bit.
Takes a little planning.
A little bit of planning. And there's a lot of planning that goes involved in that. There's a lot of cuts that have to be made because, you know, everything's not 10 foot 2 or 12 foot. So we did have some seams that had to be made, but overall I think it turned out really great. Now he's trying to figure out how to get the mini split mounted on it before we get it moved this week. So
Welder coming tomorrow.
Welder coming tomorrow. Do I know that welder?
Cracker 8 projects.
It's really nice to have family that we have connections with. That's been a really big blessing for us in this. So
Beneath his skill level.
yeah, this is a little beneath his skill level, true. But we just wanted to share the finished product with you guys. If you have any questions about what we did or how we did it, please leave it in the comments. We're starting to get some really great questions from people, and we kind of love to answer them. We look at our YouTube little email every day and say, oh, look, somebody else has a question. We've also had a ton of questions on the conversion trailer still. So if you're following the channel, keep following us. We're not quite done. We'll get this thing planted in its new location, and we'll get all of the big tile inside finished up, and you can continue to watch this evolve. But for now, thank you for joining us. It's been a project from the middle of March, and today it is really coming into shape, and we feel very blessed. So I hope you all have a great week. We're having a good week and can't wait to get this moved to its new home. See you next week.